you all ready? Are you ready? Get set. Are you ready? Get set. Are you ready? Are you all ready? Are you ready? Get set. Are you ready? Get set. Let's go.
Right, let's try this again, shall we? So I'm going to be clear about this right from the off. Before you even think about writing an idea in the comment section, watch this entire video. Please. And I would like to apologise in advance if my demeanour in this video comes across as somewhat condescending. But people need to understand that I'm doing everything I can to make this challenge work, but I cannot be held responsible for those who act irresponsibly and ignore the rules. I've done my utmost and my best to correct and clarify what I mean this time, but if people are going to be ignorant, then I'm going to talk to them like they're ignorant. So as many of you will know, I recently tried to start a new challenge, but in less than 24 hours I had to cancel it because pretty much everyone was ignoring the rules. So I've done my best to go over the rules and make them as clear as I possibly can. But if people are going to ignore them this time, then that's it. The challenge will be cancelled, never to be done again. So to reiterate, I have spare several new series bronze Daleks. And what I want is for people's ideas for what I can do with them. But it seems a lot of people wanted to ignore that. So let's be absolutely crystal clear about this. The idea must be for a new series bronze Dalek. Not a classic Dalek, not a Paradigm Dalek, not an obscure design that's between the two somewhere. So let's go over the rules as clearly as we can once again. No classic repaints or variants, including Movie Daleks and Paradigm Daleks. New series bronze Daleks only. So nothing like a new series Dalek painted in a classic colour scheme, a movie style, or repainted into the Paradigm colours. And no variations on those to try and get round the rules. As I said last time, like an Imperial Dalek repainted on a bronze Dalek, but with black highlights on the basis that it's not technically a classic repaint. Adding variation to a classic repaint is still a classic repaint. The design has to fit a new series bronze Dalek. For example, the Scientist Dalek from The Thing of Guile. It's still a bronze Dalek, but it's a new variation on one. Or the open Metaltron Dalek. Again, a new series Dalek, but it's had additions and things made to it, but it is still a new series bronze Dalek. Now, an example of something that wouldn't be eligible is a lot of people suggested the stained glass Dalek from Order of the Daleks. Now, I love that design. It is definitely something that is on my list to make in future, but it is not a new series Dalek. Because of its unique structure, it's not even a classic Dalek. So once again, I'm going to be absolutely crystal clear about this. If it does not look like a new series bronze Dalek in basis or shape, then it is not an eligible idea. Rule 2. No fan creations. Official canon or expanded official media only, and no updated variants. I don't really know how much more clear this rule can be. If it's not part of the official show, of the expanded media such as the comics, the audiobooks, Big Finish, or books or comics in general, then it is not an eligible idea. Any Dalek in anything that is not official licensed media is not eligible. And as far as updated variants goes, for example, things like Dalek Thay, which were made in the original fatter Dalek shell, I'm not going to take apart a new series slimmer Dalek just to have it made in a slimmer design. Which leads me on to rule 3. Nothing I've already made or already exists as a figure. So existing figures is exactly how it sounds. If it already exists as an official figure, whether it's 375, 5-inch, 12-inch, 18-inch, if it's already existing, then I'm not going to make it. End of. As for things I've already made, in the pinned comment, there is a list of everything that I have made or I am going to make in future. Very few people actually bothered to read this last time. And I'm not directly accusing anybody here. I know for a fact that people didn't read it, because if they had, they'd have seen their idea was already in my list. Now, I'm well aware that some people call some Daleks by different names, so I've tried to make my list as clear as possible by not only including the name of the Dalek, but also the story in which which it appeared. So if you're not sure that a Dalek on that list is the same one as the idea you've suggested, then please just Google it and find out. Don't just assume. So what I ask here is, please, for the love of Skaro, read the list, check if your idea is there. If you're not sure if an idea on the list is the same as yours, Google it, and if your idea is already on the list, then please don't comment it. To enter, it's the same as before, just comment your ideas below, but to ensure that your entries are eligible, please follow the following guidelines. Firstly, as I've said before, please check the pinned comment to make sure that your idea is not already in there. That way you can also make sure that your entry adheres in accordance with Rule 3. And also, please read through other people's comments. If someone else has already suggested the same idea of you, then please don't comment again, but do like their comments so I can see exactly what people would like to see most. Secondly, you can post as many ideas as you want, but please do use the edit comment feature if you think of another idea at a later date to add it to your existing comment rather than posting a new one. If people post multiple comments, then I can only accept your entry as the first comment made, but more importantly, it makes it a hell of a lot easier for me to go through everyone's entries if I haven't got to read as many comments. Now you've got until the 30th of November to get your entries in, and the winner or winners and the finished customs will be announced this year as part of my Christmas special. So that's it. I've made the rules as clear as I can possibly make them, so please, as I said, go through the rules, check, double check your ideas, go out there and see what you can find. I really want to see what people can find. I'm really looking forward to seeing what people can find, but please adhere to the rules. Now in closing, I would just like to say that I have done everything possible to make sure the rules of this challenge are as clear as they possibly can be. I've read them, rewritten them and reread them again and again and again, and I cannot possibly understand how they would be unclear this time. And so with that in mind, I want to make this absolutely clear. If this goes wrong again, then that's it. I am never doing this challenge again. And if this goes wrong, it may lead to me rethinking about doing any challenges again in future at all. Now I don't want to do that because I enjoy doing these challenges. I like getting people involved with my channel, but what I don't like is how some people just decide that the rules don't apply to them and then spoil it for everyone else. So more than ever with this challenge, it's down to all of you, not just to find me ideas, but more importantly, conduct yourselves in the right way that benefits everybody. But that brings to a close another video. As always, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Like, favorite, subscribe, share, it really helps me out a lot. Be sure to check out the description below for a link to my Patreon. I'm doing my very first figure animation and you can get involved. There's exclusive content and rewards for those who do so, and funding my Patreon in any way gets your name at the end of my videos. I salute you all, and I will see you in another video very soon. But please don't make it one tomorrow about me having to cancel this again.